So what I want to show you is how to use a spectrum analyzer as a downconverter for a receiver that you already have. In this case I've got a ICOM R20 scanner that's going to serve as my receiver, and I've got that connected to the spectrum analyzer's IF output in the back, and its IF output frequency is 21.4 megahertz. The spectrum analyzer model's the HP 8569B, in case you didn't recognize it. For a signal, we're going to take a look at the FM broadcast band. So all I have is a whip antenna set up across the room, and that's feeding the input here. Now if I scan down a little bit, we see this is FM broadcast band. The highest station here is about 108 megahertz. The lowest one looks like it's down there, 88, 89 megahertz, somewhere around there, and everything in between. So while keeping the scanner at 21.4 megahertz, and its receive mode is set to wide FM, since we're looking at the broadcast band, I'm going to turn the volume up here, and you hear that really annoying whine. And what that is we're currently sweeping the frequency across the span. So I'm going to stop that by changing it to manual, and I'm going to manually move the trace here onto a signal, and you hear it. I'll find another one. Here's one. Now another way you can do this is by selecting zero span and then tuning it. There we go. So what it's doing is it's mixing down the, in this case, 103 megahertz down to the 21.4 megahertz to our receiver. Now this particular spectrum analyzer's range is 10 megahertz to 22 gigahertz, and with a harmonic mixer attached that can go up to 115 gigahertz. So it's an extremely useful tool if you're testing up converters or microwave transmitters or something like that. One thing I've got set up here to just show as another example is a Marconi 2024 signal generator, and it's currently modulating at 50 hertz with an FM deviation of 50 kilohertz. And you can't see that, but it's sitting up here on the shelf above the spectrum analyzer. I'm going to change out the antenna here to a shorter one, so it'll have a little bit more gain on that high frequency. So let's switch the band here to the 1.7 to 4.1 gigahertz range, and we're just going to tune this and look for our signal. Oh, went by it. There it is. So if you want to listen to that, just hit zero span, tune around a little. There we are. Let me turn the volume up. There you go, that's our tone. Similarly, you just hit manual sweep and then move it over onto the peak. And that's pretty much it. And really, the only pieces of hardware here that we have is the spectrum analyzer and scanner. That's all there is to it.